Hello and welcome back to another episode of Project Oarai. So, yeah, welcome. This is the very first episode after my Windows got corrupted. So, everything you can see right now is new. And I say the word new because after my Windows got corrupted, and my map was all over the place and some mods weren't working, I decided to look through my mod list of the ones that actually impact my game. And I've replaced some of them, changed some of them, hence the new map theme. You know, we have textures now on the water, which looks a little bit wild right now just because I've done some other stuff and just thrown the water in for now, so it looks a little bit crazy. But yeah, we've got a new map theme now. We have a new skybox. We have a new relight. So I have tried to make this the same so it doesn't look completely different to my other episodes. Now, I can see the difference. I don't know about you, but I can. It's a little bit darker sometimes. Um, so it's a little bit better on my eyes. But I like how it's turned out, to be honest. The new skybox looks absolutely beautiful, which I'm not 100% sure if I've got it turned on at this part of the episode, or it might be at the end. And the reason for this is I've encountered a very strange problem since recovering my game from the Steam cloud. So yeah, we can thank Steam for that, because the other versions of trying to get the game were just not working. All the PO items were gone, vanished, disintegrated, just didn't exist. But from the Steam cloud, it remembered everything. So yeah, we can thank Steam for this one. Anyways, less about that because I've spoke about this a million times, I think. Well, I don't think I've spoken about it a million times to friends, and I've also spoke about it in previous episodes. But the problem that I've encountered is ever since recovering my save from the cloud, I have to manually set everything every time I open my game. So, what I mean by this is when I open the game, I have to reset my relight. I can save my relight as a preset. Nope. I can close my game, reopen it, click on my preset, and press apply, and nothing happens. It's as if it just didn't save. But yeah, I can make multiple presets in the game, change them, switch between, and then I can close my game, reopen it, and it's not remembered a single one. So yeah, it's a little bit annoying. Every time I start my game, I have to redo my relight. I have to redo classic relight. I hope that's correct. I hope it's classic relight. I'm sorry if that's wrong. But I'm pretty tired, so you'll have to forgive me. Now, that isn't the only thing I have to set. I have to set the map theme. For some reason, it goes to the default vanilla map theme every time I start my game. So I have to reselect the one I'm using, and I used a few different map themes and take from different ones. The stuff that I like the cliffs from one, and I like the grass from another, and yeah, so on. Blah 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 blah. Anyways, yeah, I have to just manually set everything every time. I just have to re-click it. Even my road colors, as crazy as that sounds, I can save my road color. And the color that I use is 100, 100, 100. And I can exit the game after saving, obviously, and reopen it. And my roads will be bright grey. Really, really bright. And all I have to do is just go to my road color and change the 100 to 99 and then back to 100, and then it just magically remembers, apparently. But that's the same for everything. I just have to untick everything and retick it again, and it's working. So yeah, Enough belly aching anyway. I'm just glad that my save's working, so I can't complain really, can I? Okay, on to the actual episode. Now, I actually planned on just making an intersection. The entire episode was just going to be me building this intersection, decorating it, putting all the stuff in that you'd put in for an intersection. But I decided to change my mind a little bit while I was building it. And the reason for this is, in my last episode, I spoke about all the stuff I wanted to build before we got to the city. I spoke about the dam, the hot springs, the shrine, the power plant, and a few other things that have come to my mind afterwards. And when I was building this intersection, I was trying to figure out how I want this intersection to work, because I've got one just up the road from it, not very far to be quite honest. So I decided to turn this intersection into like a toll booth, as you can see right now on screen. It's going to be a toll booth, border checkpoint style kind of vibe to it, with a bit of an industrial area added to it, kind of where you would pick up your cargo and then check out and either head into the city or out of the city. Now, I already have roads that go over the river from my other intersection, and for some reason trucks and cars prefer to use that over this intersection here, even though it's literally closer for them. So my idea to get around this so that trucks would actually use it, because I want this to be the main intersection that everyone would use to get to Nunoshida and another village that I'm building. Spoilers ahead, smiley face. Yeah. So what I ended up doing is the roads that go over the river up ahead, I've banned all trucks from crossing them, and everything else apart from cars and buses, everything else is banned. So there's no way that they can use them. I've literally forced them to use my toll booths. Now, before I touch on some other stuff, I'm not going to decorate this intersection like I've already said, and that's because I plan on doing it in the future. I decorate this side of the motorway, sorry, but I don't decorate the main side where the highway is, because I'm not sure in the future. Well, I already am, because I'm speaking to you from the future. We do decorate it in the end with a few changes. And the reason for this is because I'm at the moment in time of the recording of this, like me building, I wasn't sure where everything was going to go. I wasn't sure where I wanted the hot springs to go, the power plant, the dam, the villages. Whereas now, I know where everything's going to go. And I will let you all in on that in my next episode. I have made, I suppose you could call it a roadmap. I've made like a roadmap in the game, sort of highlighting where everything's going to go, as well as some other stuff that I've not said in my last video. I've thought of some other stuff to build before we can get to the city. So, yeah, you've got that to look forward to in the next episode. I'm not going to spoil it here for you. You're just going to have to wait until the next episode to see the roadmap and see what's going to be built in the future and where it's going to be built. Because I will let you in on one thing. I'm going to be changing the terrain massively. Now, I don't know how to do terrains. I'm still learning. Because my idea of doing the terrain in the game, which you've probably already seen from other episodes, is my version of making a hill or a mountain is kind of making a potato. My mountains look like potatoes. They're really bad. So I'm trying to learn at the moment how to make more realistic looking ones. So I'm trying to look for some videos at the moment. So I am going to be going over the mountains, the terrain, the lakes, and some rivers. I'm going to be trying to redo everything just to add a bit more life to this side of the map. Because I don't plan on using the full map. I just plan on using this little island that we've got to build as much as I can before hopefully the save doesn't spit its dummy out and stop working. And I want it all to be sort of within viewing distance, but not to where I've got like 1 FPS. Although it's kind of getting there. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna leave that for another episode because I don't want to talk too much because I'm talking from way in the future right now, like way in the future. And it's really late as well, so I've probably said some stuff that I wasn't meant to talk about until like a few episodes, but I'm not too sure. I'm like super tired right now. Anyways, I do want to talk about one more thing. In case you didn't know or you've forgotten, I have made a Twitter, and I do plan on using that to advertise up and coming stuff, spoilers stuff with like screenshots, pictures of the city. And I also plan on using it for the release times of my videos. So an example would just be like, you know, Tuesday, I'm going to be releasing a video around 12 o'clock. Stuff like that. I am going to be using it for that. So if you haven't already, and you want to, obviously, no one's forcing you to do it, head over and give it a follow, and you can keep super up to date on stuff that's coming, as well as stuff that I might be doing in the future. So yeah, link will be in the description. If not, you'll be able to find it on my YouTube page. Okay, I feel like I've talked enough now, and it is really late, and I am crazy tired. So I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you're all having a great day, and like always, I'll see you all in the next one.